It reminds me of something and I'm not sure what it is. It certainly looks like something. I don't know, maybe it'll come to me during the video, but anyway. This is a 1/16 scale, 4-wheel drive, monster truck, truggy from MJX. It's the Hyper Go. It's got built-in GPS, you can see how fast you're going. It says it's got an all-metal drive system, it's got oil shocks, it comes complete with a battery, 99% ready to run. I think you'll just need the batteries for your controller. Anyway, let's get this thing out the box. So in the box you get a set of instructions, you get a little armband for your phone, you get a screwdriver and it's like a USB-C and a wheel wrench, a wheelie bar, a spoiler. You also get the world's biggest transmitter. That is a giant transmitter. It's got, looks like a 3rd channel there, another button there, and then you've got steering dual rate, steering trim and throttle dual rate, and then your reverse steering and throttle. It'll probably do the job, I'm sure. And then here's the truck. Okay, I'm not silly, I know what it looks like. It looks just like an Arrma Notorious, doesn't it? But my question is, who is going for the lawsuit first? Because it looks like an Arrma, and those tyres look like sledgehammers, which are from Traxxas. We shall see. Anyway, it looks really cool. Let's get that body off. Let's have a look underneath. So one thing I can tell you straight away is it's got oil shocks. Now I watched Beyond RC's video of the early pre-production model of this and it didn't have oil shocks, and also there was something with the battery. He gave them feedback and said he thinks it's better with oil shocks and that you can use your own battery rather than supplied one, and they've changed it. So hopefully more companies will take feedback, not just from us, the people that get to test them, but also you guys that are going to buy them and run them. If there's something wrong with it, we want the companies to listen, don't we? So underneath, that is the GPS unit, I believe. It's got GPS written on it, so why wouldn't it be? You've got a 35 amp ESC there with a built-in receiver. Looks like you've got lights on the front. Oh yeah, look, light bar there. Good, nice, nice. And another, and then the other one goes to the fan for the heatsink on the motor. It is a brushed motor. Nice, neat Dean's connector there. That is very nice and neat. So we've already mentioned brush motor, the double wishbone suspension, plastic links. It has got metal drive shafts. They do look big and chunky, don't they? Are they CVDs? They do look quite substantial. The shocks are a nice metal as well. And then under here is the battery. That's the little battery unit there. Plugs in with USB-C, and then you can see that the charging status is there with them lights. Right, so like I said, it does come with a wheelie bar and it comes with a wing. So I'm going to get both of them fitted, give it a speed run, see how fast it is. So it has got that built-in GPS. I'm going to have a quick read through the instructions to see what other bits and pieces it's got, just so I'm not missing anything. And then we're going to give it a speed run, check the speed with the onboard GPS. Now I'm going to take my Sky RC one as well and see what the difference is in speed, if any. And then we're just going to give it a bash about. Something I just noticed, it's got quite a nice chassis on it, look. That looks nice, doesn't it? Does look good. Little bits on the side there that hold the body in. Feels good. It's got like the honeycomb structure in there. Does look pretty good. Let's hope the performance matches how it looks. So battery is charged. It's powered on. That's a powerful fan, that. So all on, connected to the app. It's going to screen record it, but you can see it fine there, can't you? Look, if I turn, you see the turn in there showing you, and then you got your rev counter. Oh, hang on, let me move this. I'll tell you what, actually I will record the screen. There, that should be recorded now. So if I accelerate, look at that, you got an RPM gauge. That is awesome. I don't think there's any satellites connected at the moment. I'm sure you'll be able to see the speed once the satellite's connected. Anyway, let's take this thing out for a run. It looks good. Well, it's certainly got enough traction on carpet to pop a wheelie. So it needs that wheelie bar, that's for sure. So first thing I'm going to do is test the speed. I've got the app on, I've got the GPS on there as well. So we've got the Sky RC GPS and we've got the built-in GPS. Let's just see how well they pair up. The reaction, the response to the steering is not great. Right, here we go, full throttle, there we go. That's not bad, not bad. 22 on the built-in one, 22 on the Sky RC, perfect. So not only does this app give you your speed, obviously gives you your RPM of the Well, it's probably not the true RPM, but it's got a rev counter on it. You can control the front light as well. Gives you your steering. It also tells you, if you use the stock battery, it tells you your battery level. That is awesome. They've made it like a bit of a fuel gauge. This thing's got some tech. And it actually goes all right as well. Obviously a brush motor in there, it's not gonna be the fastest. But still, that is pretty good. Yeah, it's a bit bouncy. Shocks probably need a bit of tuning, but they are oil shocks. Certainly way better than friction dampers. That goes really well. It's gone a bit longer grass over here. That is actually pretty decent. Some of these smaller things struggle on the longer grass, but yeah, those shocks definitely need a bit of tuning. Maybe a little bit softer. Although I did wind them out, or wind them up a little bit, so I've probably done them a bit too stiff. That is good. I have got a CNHL decent 2S. We'll try that. Let's see how fast it is, see if it's any quicker than the stock one. Right, see how fast it is with the CNHL. Set to 0. Doesn't feel much faster, which isn't a bad thing. If that stock battery can get it up to full speed, that's good. Let's bring it back. It's got a bit of speed to it, hasn't it? Let's have a look. 23. That CNHL goes in there perfectly. It's as if it was made for it. I'll leave a link to them. So I put a stock battery back in there. I've started a timer. Gonna make a little montage now, and then what I do is I run it until LVC, until it cuts off, and we'll see what sort of run time this little thing gives you. So what do I think of it? I really like this. It is, for the money, I think the price point of it, I'm sure it's around, I want to say around $130, something like that. Now mine came with 2 batteries. I don't know whether they all come with 2 batteries. About 11 minutes runtime from that, mixed surface. Not bad. If you do get 2 batteries, that's even better. 20 odd minutes of runtime. Although it wasn't a crazy session, held up well, no funny noises, everything seems to be in one piece. I really like it. The chassis design, the tech that it's got in it. I'd like to see a brushless motor in there. The suspension needs a bit of tuning. The tyre compound, a little bit softer maybe. And I think this is definitely a contender for one of the better small bashes you can get. What I'd like to see though is maybe come up with like a cool design of their own rather than copying the Arrma. And again, if they do change the compound, maybe just change the tyres so they don't look exactly like sledgehammers. Keep yourself away from them lawsuits. So as well as this one, I've also got this one, which you could say looks like a Creighton or maybe a Sledge. So I think I need to get this one out and we need to go to the skate park and give them a bit of a durability test. Because at the moment, this is the skate park daddy as far as durability and small scale goes. If we can get one of them with a brushless motor, it could be a good contender to take this off the top spots. And on that bombshell,
I'll see you next time.